All right, we're getting ready to sell the Roadtrek. Sue's all sad. Sue's all...
I love my Roadtrek.
Oh, I like it.
Myrtle May.
I don't get attached to any object, and same as any other. Enjoyed it.
I haven't used it in the last year hardly at all.
Yeah, because you can't camp in the wintertime because all the winter birds here. We like the state parks. So, and then the winter, summertime is too hot. And the last almost year, the stupid COVID virus, it's not safe. So,
the new buyers are on their way. We'll be here shortly.
Yeah, they're going to look it over, provided they accept it. They'll have Roadtrek will have a new owner. We named her Myrtle May. We never really referred to her as that as much. That was my mother and grandmother's name. I think it was yours too, wasn't it? Your mother's middle name. So we've got it kind of set up here. The take a little walk around. I put the awning out so they can see the awning and how it goes. For 2001, it's got its little paint chips and different things about it. So, but functionality, pretty much everything. The AC on the front motor doesn't hold Freon, so that is not working. Yeah, we've got the rack here. We use that for the e-bikes, and Sue has a what do you call it, a scooter, and we used to put the scooters on it, and it came in handy. Put a new AC in the back of it here. Hadn't been over a year ago, not that long ago. We've got 200 watts of solar on it. I've made a lot of videos on it in the past, but this most likely will be the last video, you know. So we're just waiting for our buyers to come by and get with them and check it out and stay in social distance. We gotta keep apart because it's still dangerous out here, people. All right. She's gonna be the new owner of, providing she likes it, okay. You know, that's up to her. She don't have to buy it. It's up to you. You know, it's not brand new. You know, it's what is it, 20 years old?
20 years
old. It's always done its good, but like any other.
It's 20 years old. It's vintage.
Yeah, it's vintage. You know, things break.
We're vintage.
Yeah, things break.
Oh my gosh.
You know? We had the bear. The bear came right through here the other night. I mean, he literally came down the road. He went across here.
That video was crazy.
Wasn't that nuts? That's just from my security cameras. I got security cameras everywhere.
Nothing goes on around here that
we know everything that goes on around here.
That was just, he was, and the fact that the neighbor had gotten home.
Yeah, he was right across the street there. The bear was right here, and the bear was right there.
It's like lunch.
And I mean, he was that close to the door. You can see how, he had to come right up to the garage door. So he was that close to the house, you know. He walked right through there. It was fun. You know, it was fun. So
we were inside. You know?
Yeah, I was sitting in. We have big screens.
Your camera went off, so you knew he was out here.
Well, it's on all the time. It switches from camera to camera to camera, you know, and so we know everything that's going on. All right, I'll go start here.
The bear was saying goodbye to the Roadtrek.
Yeah, the bear says hi, bye.
Earlier in the year, we had a mama bear and 3 cubs come along right there.
So anyways, this is kind of the utility area. I'll show you how it closes down, but I just opened it up. And go ahead and take videos on. But basically, I put this down here because this is hard on my knees. This is your power cord.
Yep.
You know, you RV, so you know a lot about RVs. You know, if you want to run, when you pull this out, you can drop this down in. See, this just unscrews. Yeah, and you can drop your water line. Your water line comes up right here.
Okay.
Got a brand new water line. It's never been used, so got it. Now, so to fill up the onboard water tank.
There's a switch in the back.
Well, right here. You just you plug it into here. This unscrews, and of course, you know, your hose will hook in here. And then if you want to fill it up, if you can see it down underneath here, there's a red valve. You just take that red valve and with the water on, flip it over, it'll start filling the water tank up. You just let it go till it starts running out on the ground. That means there's an overflow. It's full then. And then all you have to do is just turn it back off, and you're all set. You have your water tank full. Now, if you're going to be at a campsite, you know, you can leave your water on or whatever you want to do, you know, either way. So,
yeah, I see that.
and then, yeah, there's a shower. I've never used it,
Yeah,
but there is a shower, outside shower. So if you ever want to use it for an outside shower, I got a couple adapters, you know, 30 amps and that. Got a nice long sewer hose. We've got several blocks, you know, you're always going to have to be level up on. I think there's an adapter there for the sewer hose, just odds and ends.
traveling down to Bannister.
You know Traveling Down to Bannister?
Yes, I do.
Oh, they sent us that. So they sent that to us. This,
They're so funny.
They are. Right back here, you see another plug.
Yeah.
That plug, I never used it. When I wired up the solar, the intention of that was, and I'll show you in the back as we get around to it, that you could plug this into here, and then you plug another one into the inverter, and it would power the whole coach. I'm not sure if that's done up correctly or not, so I never used it. I never found no need to use it.
Yeah.
If you want to investigate it, there's going to be a lot of, you said you're going to go to Quartzsite, so there's a lot of solar people out there. They'll do it right, you know.
Hopefully things will be better by then.
I hope so. There's a jack back in there.
Still depending on that.
Yeah, well, but anyways, there's jack back here. So basically, this is just all the utilities on it. This is just the, like the
jack for the tire.
Yeah, the jack tires. It's back there behind the bars and that. There's a light up in there. You can flip the light on if you need it. This here, there's that little. That's what holds that up. You just push that down, and be careful because if you don't get it clipped. Yeah, if you don't get it clipped, it'll come down, you know, but you got to clip it up, you know. And then, well, finish locking it up totally later, but I'll show you it has 2 keys. Now, there's 2 sets of keys here. The only key that there's one of is these locks here. You could probably have another one made. She never used it. I just use it, but this is the key to this. When I put this key in, I always, it's only going to go one way. Push in on it and then turn it, and now don't force it, you know. And same with the open it, you just kind of push in a little bit, and then you're all set, ready to go. Yeah, on. So that's just basically utilities. It's pretty simple. You can pull in off the road.
I didn't realize it had that storage. I thought that now is there one under the step? Did that open?
Well, that's I'll get to.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just basically the tanks to empty your tank. Again, you got to pull that out on it. Now, the Roadtrek is just a hair different than other ones. It might be hard for you to see. It hooks up the same as any other, but what you do here is like, see this little hinge right here? You just unscrew that. That's just like a plug, you know? Just unscrew that and pull this out. Sometimes you have to push in a little bit. Pull that out, and then it pulls right out.
Wow.
You can take this, and this is where your sewer hose, I'm sure you're familiar with, into that. And then you just put this back on here. Shove it back. I just put this new hose in there. Oh, God, it hadn't even been a year on it. And then this will, I got to do it right. See, I put this on wrong.
Yeah, when I go to Golf Net the first time, it probably would be hilarious.
Oh yeah, so you cut.
I time it when there's nobody around.
Have you heard Papa Drew's stories?
Oh yes, I actually watched that video.
Yeah. All right, there's that. See, it's got to be to this side, and then that hinge, you know, will go right back around, and then you screw this back in place, and that holds it in.
When we went full time, we were using Charmin toilet paper.
Oh.
Because I did the test. I checked it, and it dissolved just as
whatever
easy as
works.
the RGB.
Yeah.
And so I was feeling really good, and then I watched somebody who had an issue, and everything had, I mean, it was a massive issue.
Yeah.
And he had like a macerator, which just, it caused even more problems, so he thought it was a macerator.
Well,
it wasn't that.
This here, the last time when I changed it, we was up at Gamble Rogers, and I went to empty it. This hose was getting rotted, and it split while it's open, and
there you go.
Oh my gosh, you know. So I had to come in and put a new hose on it, you know, which
Yeah.
they're not hard, but they're not easy. You got to get her up underneath there and put a new one. But it's brand new, so it'll last for quite a while. So that's basically the B bottom is black. So I always remember B bottom black.
Okay.
Top ones is
gray.
gray. So and just pull them out like you would any other. So that's basically the sewer.
Well, that's easy enough.
Yeah. While we're right here, let's just go around. It has key fobs to close them. That's lock.
I have to sit down, guys.
And
You're good.
yeah, we'll come around here, and well, that's all right. Anyway, so but like I say, it's just like a car key fob. One locks, one unlocks on it. This is, and there's two of each of those. There's two fobs. I would separate them.
Yeah.
So rather than keep them together. This one and this one are the ignition keys.
Okay.
So and
So duplicate and the regular.
yeah, duplicate and the regular. Just put a battery in it. Starts right up. It's got 168,542 on it now. The last oil change is due not till 171,300.
Okay.
So it doesn't really need change
So that little
yet.
while.
But the oil's been in here since probably last fall, because we only used it a couple times all last year.
Yeah.
We like state parks. You can't find no place to stay in a state park in Florida, you know? And so we didn't do nothing. And then the COVID hit and we didn't do nothing. So we haven't used it since last, what was it, November or December?
December.
December?
We were at, Wakaiva.
Yeah, but Wakaiva. So I told you before, the AC, it works, but it loses its Freon. I'm thinking there's probably just a gasket or a cell that needs replaced. I'm not an AC
I've
guy.
got some mechanical friends. That,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. I have a feeling there's not much to it. It just needs a gasket on it. You can see the backup camera here. It works when you can turn it all the way, pull it all the way out the headlights, or just parking light. I usually just run it with the parking lights unless it's nighttime, you know.
Yeah.
And you can see the backup. It's not a high quality camera.
No,
but it does work. And once in a while down the road, you'll see it scratches a little bit and that, but it does work.
Mm-hmm.
In order to swivel around, what you do is in the center is a big forward, backwards. Put it all the way forward, which it is now, all the way forward. Then reach underneath here and fish around. You'll find a lever right there. So you push that lever, and it'll flip around. Now you have seats to the back. We use that all. That is the best feature of this whole thing. We love this thing.
Yeah, we
If-
kept, then you have like a recliner.
Yes,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, and then see if you want to recline it back. I've taken
The bed out a lot.
naps,
We had it made up. Yeah, because it's made of it.
but I love that feature.
Yeah.
We have looked at other ones to maybe get a different one, and they didn't have that. I said, no, I like ours better. Pull the seat all the way forward, which I think it is, and then get that handle all the way there. You got it. Push it one way or the other and spin it. And you can leave it turned around while you're driving if you want. I mean,
That's cool.
and it'll lock. And the cool thing, good footstool. Right there's a good footstool.
I like that.
You can kick back, take a nap.
That's where I would sit.
That's comfy. Woo. Nice. Are they just?
Oh yeah, at the bottom, and then push up. There's like right on.
Okay.
There's like a little latch, you know. That'll close down pretty tight.
I honestly think this is going to be perfect.
I mean, I tell you, especially for a single person,
Yeah.
they're
My clothes will
great.
definitely fit.
2 people, they can get a little tight. 2 people and 2 dogs, they get real tight.
bet.
You know, on it.
I bet.
I mean, I've watched. I don't know if you ever watch Hobotech.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched Hobotech since he bought his Roadtrek, and I've seen every video he's ever done. And he's done all kinds of. He's had that thing. I don't know how many times across the country.
And this closes first.
Yeah, and then you can just pull that out. I guess it will just slam. This one here, it's easier if you take your hand like this and just give it a little, because if you shut it gently, it won't shut all the way, you know. So Same as this one. I mean, this one was closed pretty easier, but that one there, I remember the day I bought it, the guy, I shut it, he goes, you got to give it a little push. You know, it'll close. I don't know, I can't think of nothing else to, I try to let you know everything I know about it. You know, I mean, it's, let me get the cord on hooked up. I'll give you the cord.
Aww.
Yes. I love it.
Aww. Hi, Oscar. Yeah, I need that. I think I got everything else. There's a pretty baby.
If you have a question, get on a video. And if you need us, I do not text.
Okay. I will, but.
Do not text me. I will not answer you. You got to call. So if you have a question, you call me. I can do that.
If you need us, I'll give you his direct number too. So.
Yeah, you can call like my phone. So.
But otherwise, you know, we'll be going through me, and that's fine.
Our channel, she answers all the comments, questions. I do my Friday chat. I talk and answer questions and that. I do not text. I do not type. I can't spell. I don't want to spell. Good luck.
Good luck, Sherry.
Yeah, we went all through the road trek with Sherry, and it's going to probably make her a really nice. She's going to be full time in it, and for one person, the road trek is just perfect. There's enough room to move around, but two people, it could be a little crowded there. But me and Sue used to take the two dogs and us, but we managed with it okay on it. But she's going to become a full timer now. I think it's going to be ideal for her. She said it's going to set up real good for, she's going to put up a little workspace in that, so I think she'll like it. I wish her a lot of luck and hope she enjoys it as much as we did. So I appreciate it. I thank you guys for watching it. We've had the road trek like 4.5 years, and we really have had a good time with it, and I hope she enjoys it just as much as we did. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. The end of an era. Road trek's gone. Who knows what's going to come up next. So if you guys are not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We'll see you guys the next time. Alright, if you want to see how to get some of our other links, when you go to our main YouTube page, up here into the picture area right here, you'll see it says like Facebook. You can click on that. That'll take you right over to our Facebook group. And you're welcome. You can join the Facebook group, add your videos, add whatever you meant, do some discussion there, but you can go there. If you would like to support us on the Amazon, again, up in this picture, you'll see a link that says Amazon. Click on that link right there. Go ahead and sign in, make all your purchases, and what will happen here, you'll give us a tip. We get a small percentage back. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it does help us out, and we appreciate that. Thought I'd just show you a few little links here if you want to go to some other features we have here at Lucky Dog Productions.